Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Magic. For the Pacers, not the start to the season that this team wanted, but they can turn it around with the win at any time. We'll see if that starts tonight. Magic, Pacers, the NBA on 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. As the season starts to take shape, there is no better time to check in and see how the rookie race is looking. Some first-year players making big impressions early on in the season, and we'll monitor them to see who will be in prime position to take home the Rookie of the Year award. He's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in the season for him.
And it looks like we've got a really special rookie class this year. These are players who have already had a big impact.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
A look at the Magic starting group. Grant is out there with Rollins. Then there's Royal. Then there's Anderson. And it's Hardaway in at the point. And for the Pacers, Roy Hibbert is out there with West. Then there's Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Shepard in a two-guard. These may not be the teams, Doris, we see in the conference finals this year, but we can expect, I think, them to be a threat for years to come.
Kevin, we say they're not going to advance to the conference finals simply because of the lack of experience. Talent is not an issue. We are looking at what is likely the next generation carrying the sport forward, and boy, we are excited to see them.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Out to Hardaway. From the top of the key, and good that time.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Stolen by Grant, and up the court come the Magic on the break. Royal can't get it to go. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Hibbert with a screen on Hardaway. And the pass to Hibbert. Clock at 6. It's back to Hill. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's West missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Anderson passes to Hardaway. Pass to Rollins. Here's Royal. Launches it. Hibbert pulls it in. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Anderson. Shepard, the pass to West. Here's George. Kicks to Hill. West outside. Pass to Hibbert. From past the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponents to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
I'll tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. It wasn't the best of seasons, Doris, for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Here's Hardaway after David West's bucket. Anderson right side. Back to Hardaway. Buried from 15 feet out.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Pass to George. West outside. The pass to Hibbert. This one for three. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Anderson finds Hardaway. Here's Rollins. To the paint. Here's Anderson. David West grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hill against Hardaway. Passes it to George. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. George has got his second basket of the night.
I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For this young Orlando team, last season GA was a huge step forward.
A 12-win improvement, taking a giant step forward offensively. Their top 5 scorers, all under 25 years old, a very bright future in Orlando.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And you know, Doris, the Magic have struggled offensively in the past few seasons.
You are right, Kevin. The numbers on that end haven't been pretty. But let's remember, they've got some of the best young talent in the league. The more experience they get, the better they become. The future is bright.
Hardaway hits them both. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Now here's West. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Hibbert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For the Pacers, Roy Hibbert, 2 shots.
That's good from Hibbert. Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But, Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert. Orlando trailing here. Outside Hardaway. Anderson outside. Lets the 3 fly. The Magic again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Hill against Hardaway. Outside Hill. Into the lane. Pass to George. Shot clock at 3. Fires from 18. That's tipped. Anderson against Hill. Poked away. Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 7 points.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Hill. West to screen on Hardaway. Here's Hill. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Pass to Shepherd. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
And becoming more of a facilitator. West finds his man that time.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 3-point game. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Here are your dance crew.
Checked in for West, and Orlando making a change here. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. Third is Jarace Walker.
And I think there's a little rivalry among that group of rookie bombers. I know he'd love to see his name all the way at the top of the list.
Here's Black. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hardaway passes to Anderson. Five on the clock. Hardaway for 3. Another miss by Orlando.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Black. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Looking for George. He gets it there. And here they come. Floats it up for Walker. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here are the Magic now, trailing by 5. Hardaway kicks to Black. Hill against Hardaway. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hardaway has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pacers leading by 3. Outside, George. Hibbert with a screen on Anderson. And it's George missing. Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Anderson against Walker. Anderson passes to Hardaway. Here's the teardrop. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Hill. He trains the quick shot. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, George Hill has always had a beautiful jumper, and this mid-range just as solid as the long range.
Orlando with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Anderson outside. Back to Black. Hill against Hardaway. Over Hill. It's hauled in by George.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
The dish to Walker. Here's Hill. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Magic trail by 3. Anderson right side. Back to Black. The pass to Hardaway. Over Hill. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. And so Hill will bring it up for the Pacers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
In the corner, George with it. It's back to Hill. He kicks to Walker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hill, a screen on Grant. There's Walker with the 3. The Magic trail by 3. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
So for the Magic, Turner's checked in for Grant. Howard comes in for Anderson. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. 1:37 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Mahinmi. Trying to get something going. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Watson. 9 points last game. Black grabs the board.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pacers trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Turner. Down low. Williams inside. Count it.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Here's Black. He has yet to score. Turner with a screen on Williams. Outside Howard. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic as they end the first quarter with a 13-4 run. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Black. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Rollins. Black is out there with Armstrong. And there's Royal. Here's Black. It's deflected. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Wednesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Free throw drops for Watson. We know Doris officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
Here's Black. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. They set the pick. Armstrong passes to Rollins. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Armstrong's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Watson. And there's the drive. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Armstrong with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago. Inside, it's Black, top of the key. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And it's Armstrong missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's one, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Armstrong with it. He's covered by Watson. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the layup. Armstrong's got 5 points so far.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And so here is Indiana following the bucket by Orlando. Outside, Walker. Walker is screen on Royal. And here's George for 3. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Black in the corner. Kicks it to Armstrong. Left side, Grant. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Paul George. He's getting around 38 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Now here's Anderson. 23 points his last outing.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Anderson. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands. Always looking to force a mistake. Pacers trail by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Hill. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. That puts them in the lead. Shepard's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
It's just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Hill working it over. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Walker the pass to Shepard. Over Anderson. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 10. Anderson outside to stop the run. Walker with the rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
They set the pick. Here's Shepherd. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hardaway, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Floats one up. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Hardaway against Hill. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific.
Now, here is Hill. 20-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. Shot clock at 5. Walker with a screen for Hill. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. The Magic trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Start it.
Now coming onto the court, your Pacers high crew. Come on, everyone, get loud.
Checked in for the Pacers. And the change for the Magic. Shaw's checked in for Royal. Indiana on D. They lead by 4.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Shepherd. After Penny Hardaway's bucket, Shepherd the pass to Walker. Outside Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the pass to Shaw. To the inside. Grant dishes to Hardaway. Over Hill. Here's Grant. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
Hill kicks it to West. George against Anderson. George passes to Hill. Stolen. Here's Shaw. Lays it in off the breakaway. Shaw has got his second bucket of the game to go. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint. Rollins against West. Indiana moving the ball over. And yes, it's good. Hill's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Shaw passes to Rollins. He feeds it to Hardaway. The jump hook. David West grabs the miss. For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Outside Hill. Outside George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
The Magic trail by 3. Hardaway passes to Shaw. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And Shaw really one of those efficient combo guards, known mostly as a shooter, but, man, he can also dish the rock.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Passes to Shepard. Down low, here's West. The kick out to Walker. Latrey. Rollins grabs the board. Rollins got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 17 and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Hardaway. He's putting up 31 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Your Pacers Breaking Dance crew are bringing the heat. Now at midcourt. They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaking Dance crew.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Watson finds Turner. West a screen on Howard. And it's Turner off the drive. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Bowie. Pass to Howard. Pass to Bowie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Shaw. David West grabs the miss. West has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Watson kicks it to West. West setting the pick for Turner. Back to West. Turner with the steal. Howard against Turner. And stolen by Watson. Turner up top. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And that one falls for Turner. Blacks checked in for the Magic. Good on both. The Magic trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He kicks it to Howard. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Watson with the ball for Indiana. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Orlando foul.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here is Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Screen by Scola. Shot clock at 6. Shots good by Wong.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The pass to Bowie. And here's Armstrong. 5 points in the game. Now Turner. This is it to Bowie. Back to Turner. Buries it down low.
Assist from Anthony Bowie.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. They lead by 4. 52 seconds left in the first half. Inside, here's Scola. Pass to Wong. Screen by Scola. Drives to the hoop. Wong's shot is off. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Armstrong. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Turner with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's the pass to Scola. Over Turner. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. With this team, they stretch out so much. You got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Howdy, folks, and without further ado, now's a great time to check in with other games currently in progress. The Philadelphia 76ers are trailing the Nets out in Brooklyn. That has been a good one, still close in the third quarter.
We've been watching this game in the back. C-L-O-S-E, close.
Yeah, it's been a fun one so far. These teams are going at it.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
You love to see them get more assertive offensively. They're not earning calls or really going at the defense, so they have no chance to do damage at the line.
This from a man who knows something about doing damage at the line. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Penny Hardaway.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
George is out there with rest. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's George Hill. And it's Shepard in at the 2. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now here's West. Shoots the 3. And it's Shepard missing. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Passes to Rollins. West against Anderson. Over West. Anderson's shot is off. Indiana leading. From deep, George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The countless hours Paul George has put into that three-point shooting, a huge part of his development.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Hardaway against Hill. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 19 points.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Hardaway against Hill. To the middle. Here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's George. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Anderson passes to Hardaway. To the paint. And slam dunk by Rollins.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Hill. 6 points for him. outside. George. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Outside Hardaway. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Grant. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. He's got 6.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Hill after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Shepard. Takes it inside. West kicks to George. Traps in the tray. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Indiana foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rollins. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Pass to Royal. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hardaway. That one goes. Count it. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
West a screen on Anderson. Here's Shepard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Horace Grant. For Indiana, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 21. Grant sets a screen for Hardaway. To the inside. It's stolen by West. Outside Hill. Now the pass to West. Shoots over Grant. That's good from West on the assist by Hill. West has got his second basket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Here comes your Pacers hype crew, everybody. Make some noise.
Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Shaw's checked in for Orlando. Over to the wing. Hardaway against Hill. Passes it to Shaw. 4 on the clock. Screened by Grant. Takes a shot at the elbow. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Shaw. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. Hibbert with a screen on Anderson. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
Pacers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
First free throw is good.
I think the experience Paul George possesses is so valuable to his team. This guy is such a seasoned vet.
And George drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Hardaway passes to Shaw. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And the Pacers with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. Shepard cans the 12-footer. Shepard's got 13. The Magic trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. "13 feet away. Hibbert pulls it in. Hibbert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
When Jarace Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Orlando, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Rollins with a screen on Hill. Hardaway against Hill. Rollins the pass to Shaw. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Horace Grant.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Hill. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Grant. Hill pulls it in. Indiana leading by 5. Pass to Shepard. Doesn't go that time. Magic have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Hardaway against Hill. Rollins with a screen on Hill. Here's Hardaway. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hibbert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hardaway against Hill. Pass to George. Lets it go with the 3. Rollins grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 5. Hardaway with it. George picks him up. Here's Grant. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Hill kicks to Hibbert. George against Hardaway. Right side Hill. There's the pass to Shepard. Indiana moving it around. And a wide open look for Walker. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Time for your Indiana Pace mates, everyone. Let's get excited. Show some love and clap your hands. Here they are, your Indiana Pace mates.
So both teams changing it up here. And let's go real fast to the rookie leaderboard. These are the rookies shooting the highest percentage from the floor this season. 5th best, Jarace Walker.
He's scoring and finishing at a very high level. I mean, playing within himself offensively and being very discerning with his shot selection.
Here's Brown. To the wing right side. Bowie the pass to Black. It's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pacers leading by 6. Outside Scola. Turner dishes to Scola. With the floater. And he lays it up and in. Scola's got his first 2 points.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Black. Pass to Bowie. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Orlando with another.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Watson following the bucket by Orlando. Turner passes to Scola. Pass to Wong. And the Pacers another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here are the Magic now, after Indiana gets the 3. Here's Bowie. Here's Black. Yep, that one goes. Black's got 4 this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Turner passes to Scola. From the wing. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner. Scola's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers. And so Brown will bring it up for the Magic. He dishes it to Black. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Armstrong. He's covered by Watson. There's the pick. Inside. 1:22 left in the third. Here's Armstrong. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pacers leading by 9. Long passes to Watson. Outside, Scola, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wong, and Indiana, another 3.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Armstrong passes to Bowie. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Black. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Black's got 6 here in this quarter. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Watson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And he drops it in from the low post. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now Armstrong. Down low. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Luis Scola. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Shooting for Orlando, number 00. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe. Oh, big time play!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Pacers. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pacers leading by 13. So on the floor for Orlando. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Grant. Then there's Rollins. And it's Royal in at the small forward.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Anderson with the ball. Pass to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. David West grabs the miss.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the pass to Royal. The feed to Grant. West with the steal. Here's Shepard. Passes it to Hill. And West now top of the key. Indiana moving the ball around. Hill passes to Shepard. 5 to shoot. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Floats one, and it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment. Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Shepard. Outside Hill. Lets a floater go. That one good for 2. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Well, that's strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill. Despite the defense's best effort, he does a great job finishing.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Hardaway passes to Rollins. Here's Anderson, and it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Hill against Anderson. Outside, George. Pass to Shepard. Pass to George. Puts up a 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The pass to Rollins. Anderson with the ball. Pulls it up. The rebound by Shepard. And here's Hill for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Pass to Roy. Paul George with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Magic trail by 21. To the inside. Rollins. And slam dunk by Rollins.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
The loudest sections get t-shirts. Let me hear you.
Checked in for West.
Thank you, everyone.
So he'll bring it up for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hibbert, the pass to Shepard. Going inside, and it's blocked. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Back to Walker, 6 to shoot. George with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Indiana leading by 20. Here's Shepard. Hibbert with a screen on Anderson. Here's Shepard. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
And the free throw, no good. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside, George for 3. Here's Hibbert. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Pacers lead by 21. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Outside Hardaway. Here's Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here is George. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
Pacers, Paul George, 2 shots.
Throw good, Paul George. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Outside Hardaway. Stolen by George. One-on-one fast break. Here's Shepard. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the Magic can't hold on to the ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Hardaway against Hill. Pass to George from outside the arc.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Outside, Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. A second chance effort.
Getting all over the shooter, Grant, using that big frame and long arms to disrupt that one.
Hardaway against Hill. Hardaway passes to Rollins. Here's Royal. Dishes it to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Walker with the rebound.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Hill against Hardaway. Hill kicks to George. The offensive rebound.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Anderson outside. Outside Hardaway. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing. And the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
To the middle. Pocket 6. Pass to Grant. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Now, here is Hill. Outside, George. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Hardaway kicks to Anderson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For 3.
Anderson's got 10 points in just the second half. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
From deep, George, and Indiana, another 3.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Grant with a screen on Hill. The high post shot. Basket counts. Hardaway's got 6 points in the quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, here is Hill. And the NBA Doris having conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they pick the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
Blacks checked in for Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Shepard. From the arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Black dishes to Anderson. Passes it to Royal. Rollins with a screen on George. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession. David West, he's checked in for the Pacers.
Number 21, David West.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 17-7 run. And here is Hill. Outside, George. Here's Shepard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Shepard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pacers. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Anderson passes to Royal. Back to Anderson. 5 on the clock. Grant with a screen on George. Royal, good.
Donald Royal.
Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
For Indiana, David West, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Orlando, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Feeds to Grant. That shot misses. West with some nice D. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here is Hill. The three from connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indiana.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for George.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Shepard. Outside Hill. Fires from deep. Here's Hibbert. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Rollins. Here's Royal. Shot clock at 5. Rollins with a screen on Hill. Another shot. Knocked away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Outside, George. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.